What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today, and we are starting the 2029 season with the Cardinals. Got a 3-game set with the Cincinnati Reds here. A little thing of beauty, opening day at Busch Stadium here. I was scrolling through our roster, and yeah, we picked up a few players that are kind of surprising to me. One of them you saw there, Edmundo Sosa. Managed to pick him up on free agent wire, I'm guessing. But a lot of our pitchers are the same, so that's a huge perk. Alright, here we go. Top of the second we come to it. Ellie De La Cruz is at the plate for Cincinnati. And he's obviously got no plate appearances this season. He's got a 2-2 count with nobody out and nobody on. Wind up and the pitch from Jackson Jobe. It's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that, throw to first, will beat him by a step, and that is the first out here in the visitors' half of the second. Bottom of the second, they got me batting cleanup in the batting order this season. Intriguing. We're going up against Edgar Freitas. I had some sketchy luck against him in the final series of last season. He's got a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, though. 93 on the slider, 98 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him in this at-bat, and I'm swinging at a two-seamer inside at the knees. 0-1 the count after not making contact there. Next pitch from him is at the knees with a four-seamer again. Decent swing timing, but only managed to get a piece and foul it away. So the count moves to 0-2. And I finally get a hold of the third pitch at the at-bat. Grounded out to short as he gets me by a step at first base. And that's all she wrote for my first plate appearance of the season. Bottom of the third, we come back to it. I'm back to the plate for the second time already. Cincinnati is leading 2-1 now. There's 2 outs, nobody on for me. I'm hitting 0 for 1 on the season and the game so far. First pitch of this at-bat from Edgar Freitas. Right back up the middle, and that one's going to be a base hit. So I'm 1 for 2 on the day now. I'll take that. Base hits are always welcome. Alright, bottom of the fifth, we come back to it. It's a 2-2 ball game. I'm 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a run scored. So when I got on base, they managed to get me around and across the plate. So we're tied at 2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat from Freitas. Just off the outside corner with a changeup at the knees. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. Got a piece of a four-seamer just above his own sent foul down the right field line, and it goes out of play. I guess that's a perk for me, because that would have been a lazy pop-out in foul ground. Alright, the 1-1 pitch now. Got a piece of the curveball on the outer third this time around, fouled it away. 1-2 the count. It's way too far out in front of that one to make any good contact. And a little chopper to third this time. He throws across to get me easily, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the seventh, we come back to it. Martin Manzanillo is at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Nick Weber is towing the rubber for the Cardinals in this one. Cincy up 3-2 here in the 2-1 pitch with nobody out and nobody on. Is a ground ball to me at second. That is going to make for 1 out and nobody on now. Bottom half of the inning, got a belly full of Cracker Jack. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day so far. Let's see what I can do here against Gordon Graceffo, who is now on the mound in relief for the Reds. He has a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch, ripped a foul on a slider there. A little too far out in front of that bad boy. So we have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch here from Graceffo. Oh, gets the call on the outside corner. I thought that was going to tail away, and it did not. Count moves to 0-2. Oh, called strike 3 on the inside corner. First K of the year for me, and that's a backwards one to boot. 4-3 the score now in the top of the eighth. Cardinals have a 1-run lead. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Edwin Arroyo. He grounds one up the middle. We'll flip to the shortstop covering second, and that will retire the side. We're moving on, holding a 1-run lead here in the middle of the 8th. And the Cardinals win their home opener and the first game of the season, so we are currently undefeated after 1 game. I know, huge bragging rights, right? But we're going to move on to game number 2 here, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first here, 2 outs and a runner on first. I'm batting cleanup again today. Let's see what I can do here against Reynaldo Maldonado. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Cutter hits 91. Nothing else quick. And first pitch, hack and sends one into left center field. That's going to roll all the way to the bullpen wall. So I get a stand-up RBI double here in the cleanup spot. I think I like batting cleanup. This is working out all right. First RBI of the season, first double as well. 2-0 to score now in the bottom of the 3rd. Cardinals in the lead. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in with a 1-for-1 day so far. Reynaldo Maldonado still on the mound for the Reds here. First pitch of this at-bat. Way inside with a slider. 1-0 the count. I'm a career .282 hitter against Cincinnati, so I usually do better against them than others. And a cutter there had me a little bit out in front. And I sent it foul down the third base line, so the count moves to 1-1. Third pitch is inside and low with a slider. 2-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Ooh, four-seamer above the zone. Got me to swing through that one. 2-2 the count. Way late on the swing, even though that was only a 92-mile-an-hour pitch. Next one's a cutter way up above the zone. And the count moves to full here, so we're going to have a payoff pitch coming from Maldonado here. And it's right back up the middle. There's another base hit for me. Got a double and a single now in this one. We'll take a 2-for-2 day at the plate anytime we can run into it. I like it. I like it a lot. Top of the 4th, we come back to it. Still a 2-0 ball game. Jake Rogers at the plate for the Reds. Runners on first and second and 2 away for him. He's got a 1-2 count here against starter Chad Madden. Madden kicks and deals. And this one's sent into right center field. That's going to perfectly split the gap and roll all the way to the bullpen wall there. It's going to be a 2-run double. Yeah, no chance of that play being made at the plate. So it is now a 2-2 ball game with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Jake Rogers coming through for the Reds there. Bottom of the 5th, we come back to it. Cardinals are up 3-2 now. I'm standing in with a 2-for-2 line score so far today. Runner on first, 1 away. Reynaldo Maldonado still on the mound. Let's see what he gives me to swing at this time. Oh, come on, stay fair, baby. Stay fair. No chance. That one hooked foul before it got over the fence, so we have an 0-1 count. Oh, swing and a miss on a four-seamer just inside the zone on the outside corner at the top there. And the count moves to 0-2. Little chopper to short. That's going to be a double play. 4-6-3. And that retires the side here in the bottom of the 5th. We're moving on to the 6th, but we're still leading 3-2. All right, bottom of the 7th, we come back to it. It's a 3-3 ball game. Runners on second and third. 2 away for me as I'm standing in with a 2-for-3 line score today. Gordon Graceffo is now on the mound, and they're walking me. I don't think they like how much I've been able to put a bat on the ball today. So bases are going to be full here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 away. Cracker Jack obviously did not put any stones in the Reds' plans, I suppose is one way to put it. Top of the 8th, we come back to it. Quincy McAfee is at the plate for the Reds. He's 0-for-2 on the day. 1-2 count with nobody out and nobody on. Hot shot to the right side. We get a glove on it, though, and throw to first will be in time, and that is the first out here in the top of the 8th. Cardinals win game number 2. I'm so not used to saying Cardinals win after last season. Wow, we have Ian Happ now. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's going to tick off some Cub fans. All right, so there we have it. Cardinals win game number 2 of the season and the series. 5-3 the final score there. We're moving on to game number 3. Are we going to be able to complete an opening series sweep against the Reds? Let's find out. Here we go. All right, bottom of the first. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in, batting fourth in the order. Ryan Cusick is the man on the mound for the Reds in this one. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 95 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Oh, had me out in front of a curveball. 81-mile-an-hour pitch, and I was way too far out in front of that. So we have an 0-1 count to start our at-bat here. Next pitch from him. Way inside with the slider that time. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Oh, he hit me with the gas, and I couldn't catch up to it right at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss makes for a 1-2 count. The next pitch from Cusick. Oh, I pop a four-seamer up right in front of the plate. Going into foul ground there, and it is caught by the first baseman. And that pop out in foul ground ends the first inning. We're moving on. Still no score. 3-1 the score now in the bottom of the fourth. We come back to it. The Reds have put some runs on the board now, so they're up by 2. I'm standing in with an 0-for-1 line score today against Ryan Cusick. Nobody out, nobody on. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 1. Ripper right to the second baseman. Perfect, and no base hit for you. That was a sharp ground out to the other team's second baseman. Bottom of the sixth, we come back to it. It's a 3-2 ball game. Cincinnati's still in the lead by 1 here. Runner on first and 1 away, and I'm standing in with an 0-for-2 line score against Ryan Cusick. Let's see what pitch number 59 of the game from him is. Ripper, four-seamer just off the outside corner, sent foul down the right field line, so the count moves to 0-1. As you saw there, I did get the Silver Slugger in the 2028 season. Oh, there's a gapper to right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That will be an RBI double, and we will have a brand new ball game here in the bottom of the sixth. Yep, runner from first scores on the double, and we are tied at 3 here. Brand new ball game. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, top of the seventh, still tied at 3. Edwin Arroyo at the plate for the Reds. He's 0-for-2 on the day with a strikeout and a pop-out on his line score. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch on the way here from German Marquez. And that's an easy ground ball for me at second. Throw to first in plenty of time. 1 away now in the top of the seventh. Next batter is Quincy McAfee. He's 1-for-2 on the day. Single and a pair of RBIs for him so far today. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count for him. Let's see what Marquez has got for us. Ground ball to the right side. Easy play. 2 away now in the top of the seventh. 1 out away from the 7th inning stretch. And we get through without any more runs scoring. As bottom of the 8th, I'm up to the plate again. Still tied at 3 here. So I've got a 1-for-3 day at the plate so far. Mike Burrows is now on the mound for the Reds in relief. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. And I was way out in front of a changeup, and that one went foul down the left field line. So the count is 0-1 after that long fly ball there. Next pitch is a four-seamer off the outside corner. 1-1 the count in front of 37,707. Oh, and I swung at one I shouldn't have. Oh, but not quite going to beat it out. That was close. A lot closer than I thought it would be. So a little ground out. 3-1 put out is how you're going to score that one if you can track it home. Top of the ninth, we come back to it. Cincinnati is now up 4-3. Quincy McAfee at the plate for the 4th time today. He's 1-for-3 today. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way from Nick Weber. And it's a ground ball to the right side. We'll be able to get that first in time. And we're moving on to the bottom half. See if we can tie it up or walk it off. Let's see. Ooh, bottom of the 10th. Now it is a 5-4 ball game. Cincinnati in the lead. Runner on second. And 1 away for me as I'm standing in for the 5th time today. I'm going to get a dynamic challenge here. Hit a double or better. Why not? We'll give it a shot. Doesn't matter they're intentionally walking me. Yep, there it is. I love that when you try to do your little warm-up swing thingy in the box. And yeah, they don't let you do it. That means you're getting an intentional walk every single time. And it works out for the Reds, though, as they avoid getting swept in the opening series. And they take game number 3, final score 5-4 in 10 innings. So, yeah, that's the way we're going to start the 2029 season. And, yes, but that's the end of this series. So, therefore, the end of this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.